Welcome to this webcast on implementing small area fair market rents in the Housing Choice Voucher Program. The webcast is designed for the staff and leadership of public housing agencies that are implementing small area FMRs. By the end of the webcast, viewers should understand the requirements that must be met to implement small area FMRs and be prepared to start formulating a plan for making the local policy decisions needed to shape the implementation of small area FMRs. In addition to this webcast, HUD has developed a range of tools to help public housing agencies, or PHAs, in implementing small area FMRs. We'll direct you to those additional resources at the end of the webcast. During the webcast, you'll hear from me, Rebecca Cohen from Apt Associates, and Jim Evans from Quidel Consulting. To begin, though, Dominique Blum and Todd Richardson from HUD will briefly explain the rule and what HUD aims to achieve through implementation of small area FMRs.
Hello, I'm Dominique Blum, General Deputy Assistant Secretary for Public and Indian Housing at HUD. In November 2016, HUD published in the Federal Register the Small Area FMR Final Rule. The rule made a number of changes to the Housing Choice Voucher Program, one of which was to implement small area FMRs. Small area FMRs are fair market rents established at the zip code level, rather than at the metropolitan level. Small area FMRs are HUD's current FMR tool for helping voucher families access low poverty areas and are required in areas where voucher families are highly concentrated in low income, high poverty areas. HUD now requires that small area FMRs be used in place of metropolitan-wide FMRs by PHAs in 24 designated small area FMR areas. This requirement goes into effect by April 1st, 2018. PHAs operating in these metropolitan areas must act quickly to implement the use of small area FMRs in these designated areas. In addition, PHAs serving other metropolitan areas have a choice about whether to voluntarily adopt small area FMRs. We hope this and other training opportunities and tools available from HUD will help your agency implement small area FMRs and encourage voucher families to move into areas of low poverty.
I'm Todd Richardson, Acting General Deputy Assistant Secretary for Policy Development and Research at HUD. Small area FMRs are fair market rents calculated at the zip code level rather than for the entire metropolitan region. Small area FMRs recognize that rents can vary substantially within a single metropolitan area. In many metropolitan areas, neighborhoods with higher rents can be safer and provide better access to jobs and quality schools. Small area FMRs replace the previous policy that increased FMRs from the 40th percentile to the 50th percentile rent for the whole metropolitan area. HUD's research found the 50th percentile policy to largely be ineffective at deconcentrating vouchers. Small area FMRs are intended to provide a more effective means for HCV families to afford the higher rents in lower poverty areas. To this end, HUD is now requiring the use of small area FMRs in metropolitan areas where HUD's analysis shows 1. Relatively few voucher families are currently in higher income areas, and 2. There are market conditions, such as higher vacancy rates, favorable to the small area FMR policy being effective. PHAs that adopt small area FMRs will need to modify their payment standards to ensure they fall within the basic range of the new small area FMRs for each zip code. Note that in many of the neighborhoods where current voucher tenants are leased, the payment standard will be reduced. PHAs have some choice on when and how to apply these reduced payment standards to currently leased families. It is very important that you carefully consider how this policy change will impact your budget and voucher issuance policies. And as you know, PHAs will need to educate families and owners about the PHA's new policies and procedures. The balance of this webcast will discuss how to approach each of these tasks.